In order to leave the country with her first love, the selfish older sister abandoned the baby she had just given birth to and handed the child to the girl before disappearing overseas. Wanting the child to grow up with a complete family, the girl gathered her courage and searched for the child's biological father. She entered the Jiang family household and claimed she was the woman who had once spent a night with the young master. In truth, 10 months earlier, it was the sister who had accidentally entered his room. Because the lighting was dim, the young master never saw her face clearly. After medical verification, the old madam confirmed that the child carried Jiang family blood. She intended to give the girl a sum of money and send her away. Unexpectedly, the young master ignored his mother's opposition and insisted on keeping the girl. From then on, the girl remained in the Jiang family. For 5 years, she and her husband lived distant and reserved, carefully maintaining the role of Mrs. Jiang. The only regret was that the young master was unusually indifferent toward the child, so detached that outsiders might assume the child was not related to him. The girl believed she could quietly accompany the child as he grew up. However, 5 years later, the sister suddenly returned from abroad. Angry that the girl had taken her place as Mrs. Jiang, she used the child's background as leverage and forced the girl to leave the Jiang family. After careful consideration, the girl agreed. That night, she lay awake for a long time. After 5 years of playing the role of an unwanted wife and substitute mother, the only person she felt she had wronged was the young master. Unsure how to explain everything, she decided to leave quietly after the child's birthday 3 days later. What she didn't know was that every move she made had already been noticed by the young master. The next day, when the child returned from school, he came home with the sister. To push the girl to leave faster, the sister deliberately applied to work at the child's kindergarten, frequently appearing beside him and displaying warm, affectionate moments. Seeing this, the girl felt a deep ache in her heart. The smile on the child's face while in the sister's arms was one she had never seen before. Perhaps this was the natural bond of blood, one that made years of care and companionship seem insignificant by comparison. For the girl, however, this felt like release. She could finally leave without lingering worries. That night, she fell asleep with tears in her eyes, unaware that the young master had witnessed everything. The girl once believed she stayed in the Jiang family because of the child. In reality, it was the opposite. Without her, the child would never have been accepted into the Jiang household at all. The following day, the sister again picked the child up from school. The child excitedly showed the girl a medal his teacher had helped him earn and said he hoped to stay with his teacher forever. The sister smiled proudly and reminded the girl to recognize her position. Even 5 years of upbringing, she said, could not compare to a few days of companionship. The girl did not argue, because she knew the sister was right. To the child, she truly was the extra presence. To give the child a proper farewell, the girl organized a grand birthday celebration the next day. The child asked for milk, and she immediately asked a servant to bring it. Unexpectedly, after drinking it, the child suddenly felt unwell. After examination, the doctor discovered the milk contained peanuts, triggering an allergic reaction. The mother-in-law was furious, as the child had been allergic to peanuts since he was young. Without stopping to explain, the girl rushed the child to the hospital. Thankfully, he was treated in time and soon stabilized. To ensure there would be no lingering effects, the hospital decided to conduct genetic matching with the child's immediate relatives. Upon hearing this, the mother-in-law attempted to have the girl tested immediately. The girl made an excuse about preparing hospital supplies and hurried away. Just as the doctor was about to call her back, the young master stopped her and revealed the truth. The girl was not the child's biological mother, and he was not the child's biological father either. What?